Hey guys, this is a list of bookkeeper goals that I'm hoping can inspire you as you are doing some goal setting. So feel free to steal these when you are creating your 5-year plan for your bookkeeping business or your 1-year plan, whatever you like. Number 1 is more efficient onboarding. So for this goal, I made it specific to increase your leads, meaning like people you talk to about your bookkeeping business, and then also increase your closing rate from 30% to 50%. So that means anyone that you talk to on the phone, and right now maybe 30% of those people become your actual bookkeeping clients, I want you to try to increase that to 50%. And the last part of this is move my onboarding time from 5 hours down to 2 hours. So there's probably a variety of ways you can do this. Maybe it is being more efficient when you're sending a contract. I have a video all about how to create a bookkeeper contract. I will leave it linked in the description box. Or similarly, maybe you're just able to automate some more pieces of when you're getting someone signed up. And for all these goals, I don't really go into exactly how to do them. So let me know if you want a dedicated video on any of these that you're excited about. These are really, like I said, just for inspiration. So you can pick like 1 or 2 or 3 of these and really flesh them out and decide how you're going to make them work for your bookkeeping business. Number 2 has to do with increasing your revenue. A couple of these will have to do with increasing your revenue, but this one is add services to the clients I already have. So maybe you have a list of like 5 or so clients that you're already working with. Is there anything else that they might want you to do for them? You kind of establish that relationship. They trust you. They know that you're a good bookkeeper. Maybe you want to become a tax preparer and you can then prepare their taxes and give them more tax advice. Maybe you want to learn more about invoicing. Maybe they're doing their invoicing in-house, but you want to take that on as a bookkeeper and that would be a higher fee for you. Similarly, maybe you want to do all their receipt management. Maybe you want to have them email you all the receipts and those will automatically upload in QuickBooks. I have a video about that. Again, I will link down below also. Number 3 is to attend 3 networking events this spring. So this might require some research about what is available in your area. Maybe you want to join your local chamber of commerce or some kind of networking group. Shameless plug, I have a class where I talk all about networking and how to get bookkeeping clients if you're looking for more clients. All the info, of course, is in my description box. I have a free tester class if you want to test it out. And then there's also a paid version with way more in-depth info. Number 4 goal idea is to try to get higher paying clients. And this might seem obvious, but if you are targeting tiny business owners, if you're targeting the piano teachers in your neighborhood versus wildly successful real estate agents in your city, their budget for a bookkeeper is going to be different. So if you can target some of those higher income clients, that in turn might make your life easier depending on what your goals are. Maybe that's not your goal. Maybe you want a lot of little clients, which is totally a viable business strategy as well. Number 5 is get 500 new Instagram followers before quarter 3. And you can see I'm trying to make these time bound and measurable, as we know, which are some of the functions of SMART, those SMART goals. Google that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Number 6 idea is for you to outsource your marketing, or maybe outsource a different part of your business that you are not enjoying. So we do have a video all about this topic if you want to learn more about it, but you might be ready for this sooner than you even think. So in this example, I said I can spend $200 on a virtual assistant. And then you can kind of quantify how much more money that virtual assistant is helping you make. So maybe they are helping you bring in 1 new client per quarter. So that is going to be recurring income of $250. And then if they keep doing that, that person is really going to pay for themselves fairly quickly. Number 7 is boost revenue. And of course, there's many ways you can do that. And I know that is a goal of a lot of us business owners, right? So I actually just took this goal setting course that I really loved and I got a lot out of. I'm going to leave it linked for you in the description box. I'm not sure if I have a coupon code or not, but I will check on that and give that to you guys. But it's called Finish Line Goals. And she has so many good practical tips, just making your action steps really small, having a weekly reflection, thinking about what do I need to do every day to hit those goals, talking about accountability partners. But anyways, my point is I made this little map thing that was one of her resources I'm going to show you on the computer. And I made it as an example for you guys for this goal number 7 of boosting your revenue. All right, so here is the roadmap. I just liked how this was laid out. I'm very visual, so this is fun for me. So this is increase my monthly income by $1,000. So that's $1,000 more per month over the year. $1,000 a month basically is the goal, more. And then you start laying in some action steps here. So, and again, you're not going to do these all simultaneously necessarily. You can focus on one at a time, but it's helpful to just have the overview here. And then these down here are the individual steps or habits that you need to work on, and you can check them off here. So I said add 2 new clients by Q3, the 3rd quarter. So, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to these breakfasts, and then I'm going to set up more coffee coffee dates. And then I'm going to use my social media to post on Facebook. Or I'm going to add invoicing services, like I said, like up your services. So I need to learn some stuff about the thing I'm going to add. And then I need to create a sales sheet to communicate it to my clients. And then, this is my class. You should take Morgan's marketing class to learn how to get more clients. So I'm going to sign up in February and then schedule a time on the calendar so I actually go through the lessons and get the stuff done and create that action plan. And then maybe you're going to create a profile. And then maybe LinkedIn is one of your goals. So you're going to create a LinkedIn profile. And then, of course, you can finish filling out all this. But I just really liked, this is just one of her many resources. And so, I don't know, I just like this layout and I thought that would be helpful for you guys to see that too. And the number 8 goal idea is to improve SEO, which is search engine optimization, which of course helps people find your website easier, right? And this might seem super overwhelming to you, but really anything that you want to learn, you can. I truly believe that is part of being a bookkeeper, is just you have to be someone who's able to go out and figure stuff out, right? So a few quick things about SEO that I included in this goal was you can get links from other websites. That is helpful. You can do a weekly blog post, some new information where you're using keywords that will help Google find your website more. You can improve your website speed. So I use Squarespace, and there are little things you can tweak in there to get things loading faster, and that helps you on Google as well. And we talked about boosting income. You can also try to decrease your expenses. So maybe if you're renting an office space that is overpriced, you can tweak that a little bit. Maybe you're spending money on subscriptions you don't need for your business that you signed up for a while ago. Are you the type of person that buys fancy office supplies just because it makes you happy? Maybe you can find your next desk on Facebook Marketplace or secondhand. What are ways that you can cut expenses? And I do think boosting your income is actually the better way to go about getting more profit, but definitely take a critical eye at your expenses if you do feel like you're overspending in some places. All right, and this next one, number 10, is really designed to be inspiring in terms of it is a BHAG, which I kind of hate this acronym, but I think it was Jim Collins who came up with the term. It's a big, hairy, audacious goal. So basically the point is dream really, really big. For a second, don't think about what is practical. Don't think about what is logical. Don't think about how you can get there, but what's your biggest dream that you'd be so happy if it came true? So for this example, I said earn $200,000 per year in 3 years. So that would be the goal 3 years in the future. And maybe you're starting out where I did, and my first goal was to earn $1,000 a month. And that seemed kind of hard at the time. But anytime you can dream really big, that's exciting and that's really motivating. And tiny tangent, this is something I really love about owning my own business, is I can set goals however I like. For 5 years, I worked in corporate America, and they had this really specific goal setting system, which I'm sure worked really well for them. But now I can do whatever I want. I can make a vision board. I'm very visual, actually, I've realized. So I have a video on making a vision board in Canva. So I'm probably gonna do that this year. Right now, it's actually only December when I'm filming this. So I think in January, I'm gonna make a vision board. I was watching another YouTuber, Catherine Manning, and she makes pin vision boards, an actual bulletin board each year. And one thing I found really interesting from her video is that she was creating a vibe more so than specific goals. So she said her goal, her dream for the year was to have her life feel like a rainy Sunday, which in her mind, that was when you feel really relaxed and kind of on top of things, and you're cozy inside and you just have a good, calm feeling. It's kind of the opposite of hustle culture. So the moral of that story is set your goals however you like and however is inspiring to you. Number 11 is a giving goal, a philanthropic goal. Maybe you want to go once a week or once a month and volunteer with low-income business owners and help them with their bookkeeping. The way I've decided to do this in my business is for every class I sell, I give $25 away to a charity that helps entrepreneurs in other countries. Maybe it's on your heart to start a nonprofit, or I don't know what it is, but if you can think about some kind of giving or philanthropic goal, that will go a long way too in your motivation and just your feeling like a good, kind, productive member of society.